Warning, there may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 21, Tailgate Talks, our second episode of this week. Of course, everybody saw the episode 20 a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And here we are. We got a few more things to talk about as we continue to be very behind on playoffs that are going on right now, which is unfortunate timing with what we have in our recording schedule. But to start off, we're going to have our 2024 Rookie of the Year predictions for the NFL. Now, I got this list off of a website. Can't remember the website to save my life. Figures. But here we go. So the website has the favorite to be quarterback Caleb Williams.
What a surprise. Bust. Sorry.
But the list of people going down, Marvin Harrison Jr.,
Bust.
Jaden Daniels.
No.
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors.
Boo.
Dom's buddy, Drake May. And Bo Nix. All right, so I will start it off here, looking at the Rookie of the Year.
I'm going to do three. I'm going to give you my three potential ones. One quarterback, one wide receiver, one running back. Actually, no, I'm going to give you three.
I'm just going to give mine. I'm going to stick with my take from the Critical Eye because the question, I believe, was who do you think is going to perform the best out of all the quarterbacks? And I'm going to stick with that answer for this question of who do I think is going to be the 2024 Rookie of the Year, and that is JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy.
I am going with JJ McCarthy. Now,
this kid knows ball. He knows ball.
Now, after that, I would not be surprised if Xavier Worthy is in that conversation, being on the Kansas City Chiefs. And unfortunately, I'm going to go with the easy pick for my number 3, which is Caleb Williams. But yes, for my number 1, I'm going with For my number 1, I'm going with JJ McCarthy. I am sticking with my answer from the Critical Eye. And you.
So now what? You gone. Now what do we do?
Hey man, we shall show no fear.
Why? Well, what happened?
He's at the penalty box, man. He's pissed.
I hope that doesn't put. Was it your hand motion that got him?
I gave him.
I'm gonna go pretty simple. My 3 are obviously pretty simple. It's Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Marvin Harris. I'm just kidding. That's dumb. Who would pick that? I have Dom. Would you like to guess who my first overall Rookie of the Year candidate is?
No, I have no idea.
Me either. I didn't think you'd be able to get. It's JJ McCarthy. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. That's also easier. All right. After JJ, I think Mike hit a very good point with Xavier Worthy. Rashee Rice is going to be up with some trouble, but I'm not going to pick him since he did. Keon Coleman.
Love that.
Very good chance.
I would say my guy.
And here, this one is a long shot.
I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind. You said Ladd McConkey.
Ladd McConkey.
Not my guy. Not my guy. So it's all good.
I think with the Chargers offense having no fight in the wide receiver room, Ladd McConkey can walk in and be a a Cooper Cup type role with Justin Herbert.
Honestly, I love that. I love that take. To be honest with you,
Like there is no competition whatsoever. I mean, they still have what's his face? Shoot, I just looked it up too, so I didn't forget because I knew I'd forget him. Oh well, doesn't matter. Lad McConkey could be the guy, so I'm going Lad, JJ, of course, and Keon Coleman. I
Go
also
straight up.
all rivalry aside, Ohio State, Michigan,
Mhm.
Marvin Harrison. I mean, he is going to be a generational talent. He's got a chance to win.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
But those are my three that I think. Dom, you better be going JJ, Blake Corum, Cornelius Johnson.
Roman Wilson at the 4.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Didn't think of that.
Ooh, okay. 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 I
Nah,
respect
but,
that.
I'm gonna go. We got 2 guys. No, I'll just go 3. Why not? Caleb Williams is out of the conversation. Don't care about him.
Agreed.
Don't care. Don't care. It sucks because. Well, okay. Anyway, number 1, I'm gonna say obviously JJ McCarthy, gonna be the best.
Yep.
Gonna be the best performing quarterback. He's gonna be the best performing quarterback. Rookie quarterback. He's put in a way better situation than Caleb Williams. Oh yeah, Bryce, I love that. He's gonna be he's in a way better situation than Caleb Williams. He's in a way better offense, way better receivers, veteran running back. He has some room to work. And then I'm gonna go Keon Coleman in Buffalo. Also in a really good spot without Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs. Has a really good chance to step up, especially with Josh Allen. Josh Allen at the Q spot, he has a really good chance to step up. This is very this next one, my number 3 is very, very hit or miss, but I loved watching him in college, and that's Rome Odunze.
Okay. Okay.
And it sucks that it sucks. It sucks. I know it sucks, but there's life. There is life.
Life.
Even though he's playing with Caleb Williams, there is potential for that kid to go crazy this year.
Yeah, for sure. But we actually have a
I also
little
really
bit.
love the Lad McConkey. I love the Lad McConkey take. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm telling
that's
you.
a sleeper. I don't think a lot of people are going to be thinking about that.
But real quick, because we actually have some time. So looking at last year, do you guys believe that the first overall pick, Bryce Young, can bounce back?
Yes.
I did too.
Bryce
Dude,
Young's talented, dude. He's just in a horrible situation.
He's
Oh,
in
absolutely.
Carolina. He's got
Absolutely.
nobody, man.
Absolutely.
He's
And
like Jaden Daniels. He's going to a horrible situation where there's no offensive line for him. Sam Howell put up 4,000 yards with the Commanders and got sacked 50-something times.
oh, for sure.
You give him you give him some time to throw, and he's not running for his life. Commanders might have a different season.
Yeah, perhaps. But also, real quick, I want to throw the Pittsburgh media under the bus one more time because I love to do that. So they asked Russell Wilson the question about competition, and Russ just shrugged his shoulders and just ignored it. Guys, it's OTAs. Relax. And guess what? There's still no competition. There never was going to be one. Now, later in the season, perhaps, but to start the season, there isn't. Russell Wilson is QB1. Moving on.
I wish it was Fields. It pains me to say that, but I wish it was Fields.
Yeah, me too. But Dom, I didn't really give you the chance to talk about Bryce Young. Do you have anything else to add on to Bryce Young?
Man, the usual stuff. He's just in a really very talented arm, very talented kid in the backfield. Just wasn't given enough to work with in his rookie year. I don't know if you watched. I don't know how many Panthers games you guys watched, but
I know. Yeah.
It's sub 3 seconds that he has time he has in the pocket before he gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not pretty. He just doesn't have the receivers yet, doesn't have the system yet to reach his full potential. But eventually, maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but it's eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not in Carolina, I think he's gonna have a very storied career.
Yeah.
Especially especially with this generation of NFL quarterbacks. I feel like all the guys that we grew up watching, they're all out of the league. It's Aaron Rodgers is the league holding it down. Like the next generation of NFL football players is totally different. The game's going to change a lot more, and it's going to be able to work. And he's going to find a system that works with him, so he can reach his full potential.
It's all about the system, really. It's all about the system.
Literally, the game's the game's changing. A whole bunch of young quarterbacks are just running this league now.
Right, but all right. I'm gonna get this out of the way now because I don't really have any other expertise to add on to it. But just a little update on the NBA playoffs as of right now for Game 4. Boston does have a lead 3-0 over the Pacers. I don't know what the score is right now. Game 4, Dallas leads
94-90 currently as we're recording.
Who's winning?
Pacers.
Pacers 6 minutes left in the fourth.
Okay. But Dallas does lead 3-0 against the Timberwolves. I'm gonna say this right now, though I think the Celtics have a good case of winning the championship this year. I think this is the year Luka finally gets a ring. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
It's really leaning that way.
I'm feeling it, and I believe Luka and the Mavericks will get it done. I believe they will. Honestly, I don't know if they'll sweep the Timberwolves, but they'll get it done either this game or the next.
I think Anthony Edwards is really going to turn it on Tuesday.
Oh, for sure.
I was really hoping the Thunder made it, to be honest with you.
But
Dude,
yeah.
They're oh my god, there's so much potential for that Thunder team, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they got to get one more guy. I think they got to get one more guy to work with Shai.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I really think we need one more guy.
And the Magic.
Can we talk about what Anthony Edwards is doing at 22 years old? Can we talk about that, bro? He is insane.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks, bring your ass. Minnesota Timberwolves, bring your ass. My fault. You guys heard him say that to Charles Barkley? Charles Barkley's like, he's like, oh, Anthony, I ain't been up to Minnesota in a minute, brother. He said, bring your ass. He's doing some crazy. He's doing some crazy shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Luka's got to get a ring, bro. He averaged 34 points a game this year. Like, that's unheard of.
He's a walking bucket.
He's automatic, bro.
Oh, dude, for real.
He's nice with it too. I love it. Love watching Luka play. He slows the game down, dude. It's crazy. His step backs are so slow compared to some of these other guys. It does not matter.
He makes dudes play how he wants them to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm feeling it. I believe this is gonna finally be the year that Luka wins a ring because he is just phenomenal. And we'll see. It's shaping up to be a very good NBA Finals if the Celtics could win tonight and the Mavericks win, which I think Game 4 is either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Game 4 is Tuesday, the 28th. I think you're going to sweep them.
Yeah.
However, the game already happened by the time you guys are watching this.
Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, so you guys got anything else to add on to the NBA?
But also just super random. Luka has 5 triple doubles in this year's playoffs so far.
The only thing I have to add to the NBA is let Caitlin Clark play for the Heat.
Good Lord. But
I want to see a basketball team. Trae Young, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Caitlin Clark. Hold on. Sorry, somebody's gonna flame me on TikTok for that. I'm just joking. Let me get that out there. I'm just joking. You're supposed to laugh. It's supposed to be funny.
I'm currently texting Alex to give me his top 3 rookie of the year, and he just like, I'm busy. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I texted to me. That's what I meant. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'll read that when he's done texting me. But yeah, so moving on. I got a little issues with the Toronto Blue Jays right now. But so here we go. This is gonna piss you off, both of you. So
Let me guess. Marvin Harrison, number 1.
This is Alex's top 3 for rookie of the year: Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, JJ McCarthy.
Okay. I can respect that 3rd pick and the 2nd pick. Not the first one.
Definitely not the first one. Let Kelly Clark play for the Heat.
But yeah, so hopefully Alex is enjoying his vacation. But yeah.
That's awesome. Bryce, you cracked me up, man.
He just put what Bryce just said. He just put it in our chat with Alex. But yeah. So Toronto Blue Jays. I get it. They're struggling, right? They are, as of this recording, they are 24 and I believe 29, 12 games back and 5 games back in the wild card. They are last in their division. I get that.
Which is
crazy.
And
I get it's crazy. And I get that they are off to a slow start. But I read the rumors, right? I read the rumors that the Blue Jays are looking to sell at the deadline. What? And I'm talking about from what I've heard. I'm saying so people on YouTube, people on TikTok, don't flame me. I'm just going off of what I've heard. It seems like they're selling completely, and I'm talking about either trading Bo Bichette or Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Get ready, buddy. TikTok's not gonna like that one.
You know, the Pirates need a first baseman.
Listen, I don't
wish.
care if Vlad Guerrero could say, I will play for you for free, Ben Cherington. Please sign me. Nah, we're going to go with Rowdy Tellez.
Alex just said, just wait until Caleb wins it.
He's not going to win it.
No shot, dude.
I can't wait for the Chicago Bears to go 4 and whatever.
I'm telling him that.
Well, who'd they bring in for linemen to help protect the quarterback?
Damn it. My fault.
Oh my god. Oh, penalty box. Wait, Dom. Dom, did you drop an F-bomb?
He did indeed. He did something and then he said F. Oh, dang it.
Damn. But seriously though, you mean to tell me you are prepared and ready? You are prepared and ready to go to move on from the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. era when you have so many young talent. Here's the young players that they have, and I know it's not the only ones. Bo Bichette, Kevin Biggio, and of course Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they have so many young players. Dom. So you're prepared to do that. By all means, go ahead and try, because I'm not a Blue Jays fan, but I'm just baffled with the amount of young players they have. I'm baffled. And by the way, it seems like...
Can you please read what Dom said?
I will in a second. It seems like they are going to ship out either Vladimir Guerrero Jr. or Bo Bichette. They're the American League Pirates. Dom, you can explain your reasoning when you come back in. But Bryce, what's your take on the Toronto Blue Jays right now?
Hey, here's my thought. If they're selling, they made the playoffs last year, right?
I think so.
Well, if they're selling, that means the Pirates can move up and take their spot. I mean, hey, I look at it this way: drop a bag on Vlad Guerrero Jr. Put him at first. All right,
I don't know about that because that
crazy.
The Pirates, but yeah, the Pirates paying people. Shocker.
It's crazy, but think about it.
They paid
Even
Reynolds.
if you just give him 3 years, $100 million. Think about this. Henry Davis catching.
He's back. He's back.
Thank you. Henry Davis catching. Yasmani Grandal catching. Andy Rodriguez catching. Vlad at first.
Okay.
Tamar Johnson at second in a couple years. O'Neal Cruz at third at short. Brian Hayes at third. B. Ray in left. This is gonna be painful. G1 Bay and no. Yeah. Sawinski, Michael Taylor, G1 Bay, Connor Joe. Doesn't matter. One of those guys somewhere.
Connor Joe is actually the lead.
Connor Joe's one of the best
For the
hitters they have
Bucks,
this year so far.
And then I don't even care who you put in right field at that point. You give me 6 guys that can play baseball and 3 guys that are just in the majors and they're decent. Oh, make my day.
But
I hate the Blue
Actually,
Jays.
no. You know who I want in right? Or you know who I want in right field? Let me get in here.
oh God, what are you doing?
I want Caitlin Clark in right field to win the Pirates this World Series. And I mean that. And I'm not even joking. She would win them the World Series in a heartbeat. And don't you tell me I'm wrong.
All I'm saying is the Pirates have the opportunity to get a Pittsburgh icon back on the roster.
Bill.
Danny Burgess.
Writing it down.
149 mark. No, but in all seriousness, I do think if they're shipping out, the Pirates do need to look deep and long into that bullpen and on the field outside of the bullpen to see if there's some pieces that would be willing to come play because they could benefit.
Also, Alejandro Kirk, you fat bitch.
Bro, why?
149.32. But you know what I mean,
God.
though? Like, they could really potentially poach some guys
Yeah.
from there that could bring them over and get them from a 70 and whatever team to a above 500 team.
Right. For sure, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm pretty much baffled at just the thought that the Blue Jays, with the young talent that they have, that they are going to ship out either Bo or Vladdy. But we'll see. But so real quick, so the time of this recording, the Pirates are actually in Toronto to take on the Blue Jays, and for that series, we're looking at Bailey Falter versus Jose Barrios. Now, last year when the Pirates faced him, he pitched. I believe it was either him or Bassett. They pitched well, so we'll see. But Mitch Keller takes on Kikuchi, and Martin Perez versus Bassett. Now, this next series is going to be awesome, and that is against the Dodgers. Dom will be at one of these games. Dom, put in the chat which one you're going to again, because I forget.
Tyler Glasnow versus Jared Jones?
Dude, crazy.
It is
Skeens versus James Paxton, and then Bailey Falter versus Walker Buehler. Let me tell you, Jared Jones and Paul Skeens versus Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani. Sign me up.
Isn't it crazy to think about that the Pirates could be rocking Jared Jones, Mitch Keller, Paul Skeens, Tyler Glasnow, Garrett Cole right now?
Jameson tie-in.
Yeah, but where would the offense be?
It's already non-existent. What are you talking about?
I know. My point exact. I think
Charlie
the
Morton.
offense,
Don't forget Charlie Morton played too.
Even with the pitching staff that they have, the offense is still the Pirates' offense, and I don't believe they would be any better at all.
We'll still blow a 4-run lead back-to-back nights, with or without Jameson Italian.
Yeah, true.
Or Garrett
But,
Cole for that matter.
Yeah.
Sign Mike Trout.
So Alex does agree that
Honestly, dude,
the Bears will win 4 games. By the way,
He's a Bears fan, right? Like somewhat of a Bears fan.
no, he's a Steelers fan.
I thought he liked the Bears a little bit. Could be somebody else.
I don't know, but all right, rundown. So here's some headlines for this week. That is the time of this recording is of course Friday night. Or did I say? I believe I said Friday night on the Instagram post. And if I'm wrong, then I look like a complete and utter moron. Yeah, Friday night. Okay, so starting off with the NFL, Chiefs Buckner has no regrets for expressing his beliefs. Raiders redo contract to reward Max Crosby. Hall of Famer Bill Walton, 71 for the NBA, dies of cancer.
R.I.P.
Yep, R.I.P. MLB, we already talked about it on Wednesday. Ronald Acuna Jr., tore his ACL, is out for the rest of the year. Craig Counsell, the manager for the Cubs, he showed up to his former club, the Milwaukee Brewers, and he got booed pretty bad in Milwaukee. Some soccer news.
Brandon McManus has sexual harassment charges now. Or
There's
claims. Sorry, not charges yet. Claims right now.
There's that. Soccer news. Ronaldo breaks the Saudi Arabia record in scoring for the final game. Just news on there. And then WNBA, Caitlin Clark, her 3 buried the Sparks, giving the Fever their first win in the WNBA season this year. Bryce.
Steph Curry's better.
Yeah.
Steph Curry's more of a game changer.
Which by the way, that TikTok, that guy, that person on TikTok that was arguing with the two of you.
I was like, get him, Bryce, get him.
It's a sports take, dude. Like the first person that came to mind was Caitlin Clark. Should I have said Steph Curry? Probably. He's changed the game. Give it 5 years, there's going to be girls in the WNBA pulling up from the freaking half court because of Caitlin Clark.
The Boston Celtics are officially back in the NBA Finals.
Ew.
Sweeping the Pacers 105-102 in Game 4. So now we await the winner of the Mavericks and Timberwolves. If the Mavericks win, we are looking at a Mavericks-Celtics NBA Finals for this year. So there we go. But yeah, that was an interesting argument you had on TikTok with that one person.
I don't understand you. Like, it's a sports take. It's a joke. It's fun.
It happens. People
get mad because they're not able to voice their opinion with their friends.
Exactly. And then
golf
of course,
news too. We got to talk about Scotty when you're done.
So, well, great segue. Riley bested Scotty Scheffler for the first solo win,
which is crazy.
So there's that. So I know nothing about golf, so go ahead.
Got you. All right, golf.
2 minutes.
The greatest game.
About golf. About golf. Rest in peace, Grayson Murray.
Gonna touch on that, absolutely.
Yep.
But all right, so golf, the greatest game known to mankind. We talked about Scotty Scheffler. I made this insane hot take. He's going to win 8 Masters. But what we didn't think was the following week, 8 Masters green jackets.
8 green jackets is crazy.
He's 20-something right now, and he already has 2. And they're not even really close.
That's still.
They're not even really close.
8 majors is a lot more realistic than 8 Masters.
Think about it. Hold on 1 second. Think about it, Dom.
Dude.
His first green jacket, he won it by 4 strokes. Nobody was close. His second one, pretty much the same thing. The dude just plays at Augusta. But anyway, so we talked about Scotty winning the Masters. Shout out Scotty. But we didn't know that the next week that Louisville PD was going to arrest the world #1 golfer and charge him with felonies for a minor traffic incident. All right. I'm going to try to set the personal opinions aside on this one. Very unlikely that happens. Basically, from what I saw was accident. A pedestrian was struck by a bus. So already a terrible situation. Somebody lost their life because somebody got struck by a bus. Terrible situation. But these guys have tee times, and Valhalla Country Club and the PGA Tour does not forgive you if you're late. They will withdraw you. They do not like people being late. So, with that being said, Scotty Scheffler goes through a very, very long warm-up. Gets there, I think it was like 6 a.m. He sees the people and starts to pull up. Can't tell who's a cop, who's just directing traffic, what's going on. Some guy was waving. He turns to the left and starts driving. Super cop comes and tries to stop him to be the hero. Says that Scotty caused minor injuries to him and abrasions and bruises. And really, when you watch the video of what actually happened, Super cop tried to go all Superman and hurt himself. And now Scotty is facing jail time because of this, because he was trying to be a hero. But Scotty comes out, birdies hole number one like it doesn't even affect him. Doesn't win the tournament.
Shoots a 65.
But he's in the running. Like, dude, I'm telling you. Scotty Scheffler. Remember the name.
But saying Scotty's gonna win 8 Masters is saying, like, dude, Tiger won 5.
Mm-hmm. I stand by that. But anyway, I don't think Scotty's charges are going to stick, only because his attorney has talked about that he is going to fight these charges to the best of his ability because they are kind of bogus. But I mean, we'll see what happens. World number 1 golfer, regardless of how it goes, he's going to get some sort of special treatment, which, whatever. I mean, we'll see if that's actually true. I doubt it, because if you watch the video, it's really not that crazy. Like, it should not be a felony facing 10 to 15 years for what happened. But then again, like you said, go off to a different mode. Grayson Murray could have been a very prominent star, but
Yeah, it's just,
passes away young. RIP to him and his fiance. They were engaged to be married this summer.
Oh my god.
So horrible news. Very crazy tournament. Very crazy golf the past couple weeks. Rory files for divorce. Bunch of crazy stuff. It's been a whirlwind in golf.
Yeah, man. Just rest in peace. That sucks.
Ricky Fowler will find his way into the winner's circle this year.
Yeah.
He will win an event this year.
I hope Brian Harmon finds his way out of the winner's circle.
But yeah, so that's pretty much all we got for this week. Pay attention to social media if we're gonna do 2 episodes again next week. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do the notebook toss, and I will take care of that right now. So
8 majors, Scotty Scheffler. 8 Masters, green jacket, Scotty Scheffler.
So here we go. See ya. Good night, America.